All right. What is the quotient of 810 and 18? Well, first, we have to figure out what quotient is. Luckily, if you don't know what the word quotient means, you always have the option, since you're on a computer, to look it up instead of doing it incorrectly. Now, quotient is used for division. And when you're doing a division problem, the quotient is the answer. The divisor is what you're dividing by. And the dividend is what is being divided. So if I had to find the quotient of something, this is how I would set it up. If I were finding the quotient of something, this is how I would set it up. Now, since we're looking for the quotient, we obviously don't have the quotient. So I'm not putting anything there. I have 810 as my dividend and 18 as my divisor. 810 as the dividend, 18 as my divisor. Now, as I always do when I want to get division done correctly, I'd list my multiples of my divisor. 18 times 2 is 36. 18 times 3 is, let's see, what's 18 times 3? I had 8, and 6 is 4, and 54, is that right? I think that's right. 18 times 4 is 72. 18 times 5 would just be 36 plus 54. So that would be what, 90? And I would keep going all the way to 18 times 9. There's never an excuse to get a division problem done incorrectly. You'll get it done incorrectly if you're not willing to do the work. That's the only reason you get it done incorrectly, is if you're lazy. So now, 18 will not go into 8. So I'm not going to have a hundreds place in my answer. It will go into 81. So I'm going to have a tens place and a ones place in my answer. It's going to be a two-digit quotient. Two-digit quotient. I have 81 or 18 going into 81. I look over here and I want to get as close to 81 as I can get without going over. That's 18 times 4, which makes it 72. 81 minus 72 is what? 19 or 9? And I bring down to 0. Now I want to take 18 into 90. 18 into 90. And if I look over here at my multiples of my divisor, what's it going to be, Victoria? Times 5. Excellent. I subtract. I have nothing else to bring down. So I am done. No, you're not. You need to check your work. You're correct. I'm sorry. So I'd multiply my quotient times my divisor. So I'd multiply quotient times divisor, and I should get my dividend. So 2 reasons you should never miss a division problem. If you write out your multiples, which is only multiplying by a 1-digit number, you're not multiplying a 2-digit by a 2-digit, you're multiplying by a 1-digit number, then you can check it by multiplying. Now I could multiply this 40 and 5 times 10 and 8 if I wanted to use this method. So I'd have 400, 50, 320, and 40. And if I added those together, let's see, 400 plus 320 is 720. 720 plus 50 is 770 plus 40 is 810. Okay, so that works. That would be my correct answer. I wrote down my multiples, and I would write down all the way to whatever. I checked it. Not a reason to miss a division problem. Not a reason to miss a division problem.